indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the show that rewards obscure answers rather than obvious ones. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Raj. This is my wife, Barbara, and we're from Harrow, Middlesex.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Pippa, and this is my flatmate and good friend, Ilana, and we're both at university together, where I study Russian and Ilana studies Russian and Spanish.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Jeanette. This is my son, Matty, and we are from near Norwich.
And finally, couple number four.
I'm Angela, and this is Michael, my partner, and we're from Bexhill in East Sussex.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. Very warm welcome to the show. Lovely to have you with us here on Pointless. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. His safe words are Vanuatu, Tuvalu and Nauru. It's my Pointless friend, it's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Welcome along. Hello there.
Hello.
Now, what a run of shows we've had. 3 shows in a row we've given away the jackpot. Not just that, but out of the 9 answers we were given in the jackpot rounds, 8 of them have been pointless answers.
Crazy.
8 out of 9. I don't think we've ever had a run like that before. Extraordinary stuff. Welcome back to a few people. Raj and Barbara are on their 3rd and final show today. Been round 1, then round 2, so fingers crossed this time we see a little bit more of you. And Matty and Jeanette, welcome back as well, back on podium 3 like last time. Matty and I, before the show, Matty said he was 6'9", and I doubted it. So we compared heights. And with us, I think he's 6'7". I don't know if that's a disappointment, Matty, or if that's OK.
I blame the knee surgeon, that's fine.
I think, yeah, exactly.
Or the haircut.
Or the haircut,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think 6'7" is fine.
It's fine.
I think that's plenty
Much
enough
for
to be
much,
getting on with.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Roz and Sarah won the jackpot last time, so we're starting off today with a lovely, fresh jackpot. Look at that, of £1,000. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. It will always be the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. I'm looking at the 2 new pairs really particularly, so remember to keep your scores as low as possible. Very, very best of luck. Our first category for today is higher education. Can you all decide in your pairs who wants to go first, who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many of The Guardian's top 100 universities of 2021 as they could, Richard.
Yeah, looking for the name of any institution that appeared on that list, please. It was published in The Guardian towards the end of 2020. Any institution, British university, on that list of the top 100.
Thank you very much indeed. Welcome back, Raj. This is your 3rd crack at that lovely, juicy, pointless jackpot. Are you going to play it any differently today, Raj?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't. Even as I ask that question, I realise it's a futile question. I'm going to answer as well as I possibly can.
Exactly.
Now then, right, how on earth did you and Barbara meet?
I was in the US on a training stroke installation, and I went out with some American friends, and Barbara was there with some of her friends, and we just got chatting, and she fell in love with my accent.
Oh, we've all fallen in love with your accent as well,
you.
Raj. It's exquisite. What are you going to go for on this?
I'm going to go for the university my brother went to, De Montfort in Leicestershire.
De Montfort University in Leicestershire. Let's see, how many of our 100 people went for De Montfort? Oh, right. Don't tell your brother. I'm afraid it's not on that list. I thought that was a brilliant answer. Oh, Raj. Oh, no, that's exactly what everyone should be doing, of course, is coming up with, you know, the less obvious answers. But I'm afraid that one was so less obvious it was wrong. It scores you 100.
Yeah, what's your brother's name?
Ateen.
Ati. Well, listen, I mean, I know it's bad to get 100 points, but at least when you go back and see him, you can tell him that Leicester de Montfort was 119th out of 121 universities. So...
Oh. Sorry, Ati.
Yeah.
There we are. And sorry, Raj. Mind you, this is good, though. Don't be put off by that. Don't be put off by that. I want people going for the obvious answers here. Pippa.
Hi.
Welcome to Pointless. Good to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
Hi, so I'm Pippa, and Ilana and I met at university. I study Russian, and Ilana studies Russian and Spanish, so we met then. We're now in the 4th year, so...
You've done your year out?
Yeah.
Did you go to Russia for that year?
We did. We were both in St. Petersburg.
Very good. Now, Pippa, What are you going to go for on this
Right.
list?
Well, I think I'm going to play it fairly safe and go for Cardiff.
OK, you're going to go for Cardiff. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Cardiff. It's right, so it's safe in that regard. 14. 14, very good.
Well played, Pippa. Yeah, the
Thank
first fully chartered university to appoint a female professor in 1904, Millicent Mackenzie. That's nice, Cardiff.
Thank you very much. Indeed. Matty, welcome back to Pointless. Now tell us more about yourself, Matty.
Well, as you all can all see, I'm a very tall person. So you think on hobbies-wise that I'd play basketball. But I don't. I'm a lawn bowls player.
But it's so far down to the bowls.
It is. It's such a distance.
Oh,
from it,
but you get a much better view of it than
yeah,
others.
and I've been playing for many, many years. I'm only 26, but many years. And I'm currently the youngest Norfolk County Bowls president, which is in the county, and known to be in the country.
So you are the youngest county president in the country.
Yes.
That is amazing. Now, Matty, what are you going to go for?
Well, I'm going to go for my local. So I'm going to say the University of East Anglia.
UEA, as they do like to call it. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for the University of East Anglia. It's right. 100 is our high score, 14 is our low. Oh, look at that! It's only a pointless answer, Matt. Very well done indeed. That adds £250 to today's jackpot, takes the total up to £1,250, and it scores you nothing. Very well done indeed, Matty. First class.
That's brilliant, Matty. Very well played. A pointless answer. Yeah, they do lots of amazing creative courses at the UEA, quite apart from anything else. And they now do an MA in comic books.
And now they've got a pointless answer as well.
Now they've got a pointless
to add to their credit. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Angela, welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself.
We work actually as a part of a team in a pharmacy. I'm work as a dispenser there in the background.
So you are a dispensing chemist?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Very good. Is it vast, your chemist
It's
background?
quite large. It's just been refitted, so it's very modern.
OK. Now, Angela, what are you going to go for?
Simply, I think because a friend's daughter's recently gone there, I'm going for Aberystwyth.
Aberystwyth, says Angela. Aberystwyth. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. Oh, it's right. And it goes down to 1. So nearly so pointless. But 1 for Aberystwyth.
Very well played, yeah, 49th on the list. What's your friend's daughter called, just so she can be a hero on campus?
Tegan.
Tegan. There you go. Nice.
Thank you very much. OK, well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. Nothing. The best score of the past, Matty. We salute you once again. Matty and Jeanette looking very strong. Then we travel up to 1, not a great distance, where we find Angela and Michael. Salutations to you as well. 14s, where we find Pippa and Alana, and then up to 100, which is where we find Raj and Barbara. I'm sorry you're so far ahead. Anything could happen in the next pass, though, Barbara.
Yep.
Good luck with finding a nice low-scoring answer. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, Michael, I have a clue as to what you do.
I wonder why.
To do with dispensing chemists. What's your role in this?
I'm actually a delivery driver doing the medication. I take the medication out to the patients and the customers.
Oh, well, that's just great.
It's fantastic, yes. Some of them have nicknamed me the medicine man when they see me turning up. So.
Yeah, well, that is the obvious name to call you, I suppose.
would think so, yeah.
So on first impressions, certainly.
Yes.
Now, there you are. You're on 1. If you can score 98 or less, you're into round 2. I would hope that's a nice, easy step for you.
You would think so, yes. I've got 2 in mind. I hope the one that I'm going for is still in existence. It certainly was when I lived up in Edinburgh. I'm going to go for Heriot Watt University.
Heriot Watt. Very good. Let's see if it's right. Here is your red line. There we are. Heriot Watt. How many of our 100 people said Heriot Watt? It's right and you're through. It goes down to 2. Very well done indeed. Takes your total up to 3. Fantastic work, Michael.
Thank you.
Yeah, lovely work, Michael. Well played. Joint 35th on the list. Heriot Watt, named after George Heriot and James Watt.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Jeanette. Jeanette, I mean, what an act to follow. What an act to follow there from Matty. Remind us all about yourself, Jeanette.
I'm retired. I've got 2 sons. My eldest is 44, which is 18 years older than Matty. So, yeah.
That's quite a range.
And then I've got 7 grandchildren.
Very nice. OK, Jeanette, what are you going to go for?
I really don't know. There's a couple in mind, but I'm going to give it a go and say University of West Sussex.
University of West Sussex. Very. Do you know the University of West Sussex? Is it a bit of a guess?
Punt, yeah.
But it sounds good.
Yeah,
Oh, if
so
it's as
a
good
punt.
as it sounds, it should be very good indeed. Let's see. There is your red line, the University of West Sussex. Let's see if it's on that list. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jeanette. No, Jeanette. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer. Scores you 100 points. The door's just opened a creak for Barbara there. Yes, yeah, if we have a pointless answer from you, we could be in a lockdown scenario, not for the first time. OK, 100 points for that, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw Barbara's face, which was a mixture of, oh, yes, and oh, no. Yeah. And Matty, from the moment we heard Jeanette's answer, just head to the floor, looking like that. I grew up in West Sussex. The closest thing we had to a University of West Sussex was probably the Wheatsheaf pub in Cookfield.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They give degrees out there like
certainly
they're
do.
hot pies.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, no, they were hot pies. They
Yeah,
were.
they were hot
You're
pies,
completely
yeah.
right, yes.
Why I didn't say my sons, I don't know.
Well, there we are. Never mind. It makes it very exciting, Jeanette, so thank you for that. Ilana, tell us all about yourself.
Hi, so as Pippa said, I study Spanish and Russian at UCL.
Of the two, which is your favourite? Spanish, Russian?
Spanish, I think.
Spanish.
Spain's just so much warmer.
See, I mean, it does come down to that.
Yeah.
Now, Ilana, universities, you need to score 85 or less.
I'm going to hope that out of the 100 people you asked, most weren't from the Northwest, and say Liverpool John Moores.
Liverpool John Moores, says Ilana. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for that. Here is your red line. Liverpool John Moores. Oh, Ilana, it's right, and you are through. Let's see how many people said that. Single figures. Oh, it's a pointless answer. Very, very well done indeed, Ilana. That, being a pointless answer, adds £250 to the jackpot. So there's another one there. Takes us up to £1,500. Scores you nothing. Leaves your total at 14. Very strong indeed.
Very well played, Ilana. Yes, 70th on that list. It's interesting if you're watching at a uni. I know that students do watch. Whether it's good that your university is pointless or not, I'm not sure. It's good to be on the list.
It's good to be on the list.
But then to be pointless as well, I don't know about that.
Anyway, thank you very much indeed. Very well done indeed, Ilana. Barbara.
Hello.
Barbara. So when the discussion arose between you and Raj, would Raj stay in North Carolina or would you come over to the UK? How did that discussion go and how long was it?
It was very short, actually. Raj is the elder son in an Indian family, and his parents are elderly. So it's his job, his responsibility to watch out for his parents.
What are you going to go for, Barbara?
Well, we actually watched University Bowl the other night. I think that's what it's called.
University Challenge.
University Challenge. And there was one called Strathwide.
Strathwide. Strathwide. OK, let's see if that is up there. There's no red line for you because you're joint high scorers. Strathwide, is it on the list? Oh, Barbara, that's a very brave attempt. I think I know what you're thinking of, but you've got it very slightly wrong. Scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 200.
That's exactly the way to play it, though. You had to do it, go for it. Strathclyde, I think, probably was the one you're looking for. Would have scored you 2 points anyway. Would have seen you knocked out, I'm afraid. Unless there was a contestant like from one of the Oxford colleges called Strathwide. It's possible, isn't it?
It's
nice double-barreled surname.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through some pointless answers here. These are the ones that would have seen you into the lockdown situation. You could have said any of these. Bournemouth was a pointless answer. Chichester, Kingston. Liverpool John Moores, there you see we've already had. Northumbria, which is the highest on the list, 27th, the highest pointless answer. It's one of those ones that's gone up and up and up and up. Northumbria University. Oxford Brookes is a pointless answer. You could have had Queen Margaret, Sunderland. There's UEA. Lots of other pointless answers. You could have had University for the Creative Arts, York St John, Royal Holloway, Solent, Staffordshire, Surrey. All of those pointless answers. Very well done if you said any of those. Top scorers, Oxford, Cambridge, Manchester, St Andrews. And Oxford was top of the list.
There you go. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, that brings us to the end of our first round, which means we have to say goodbye to our first pair, Barbara and Raj. Oh, it breaks my heart. It's far too soon. This is far too soon on this, your last show. But it's been so lovely having you on. Thank you so much for playing.
Thanks.
Barbara and Raj, brilliant contestants. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Very, very well done, everybody. Now we are down to 3 pairs, but hats off to you, Matty, our lowest individual scorer, and hats off to Michael and Angela, our lowest combined scorers there on the far podium. And great to have you with us, Pippa and Ilana. Very well done there as well. Our category for round 2 this afternoon is cinema. Can you all decide? Who wants to go first? Who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns film stars playing eponymous characters. Richard.
Yep, 6 films on each pass, all named after the main character in that film. You just need to tell us the actor who played this character, please. So 6 on the first board, 6 on the second, 12 in all to have a go at home. So the main actor who played any of these roles, please.
Thank you very much indeed. So we're looking for the actors who played these title roles. And we have got Gandhi, 1982. Philomena, 2013. Rocky, 1976. Matilda, 1996. Ali, 2001. And Sabrina, 1954. There we are. Pippa, over to you.
OK, I think I know all of them except Ali. OK, I'm going to go for Sabrina 1954, and I'm going to say Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn says Pippa for Sabrina. Let's see how many of our 100 people agree. Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn is absolutely right. Well done, Pippa. That's a good answer. That goes down to 6. Fantastic. 6 for Audrey Hepburn.
Well played, Pippa. Lovely answer. Yeah, and played by Julia Ormond in the remake.
Thank you very much, Richard. Jeanette, who are you going to go for on our board here?
I think I'll go for Gandhi, Ben Kingston.
Ben Kingston, says Jeanette. Let us see if Ben Kingston is right. No bad luck, Jeanette. I'm so sorry. I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer. Scores you 100 points.
Yeah, sorry, Jeanette. Kingston was a pointless answer in the first round, but 100 points in the second round, I'm afraid. I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Angela, you're the last person to have this board. You could dance down it and fill in all those blanks.
I'm afraid I can't fill them all in. It's not a very good category for me, but I would go for Gandhi and say Ben Kingsley.
Oh, that's cruel, but yes.
I'm sorry.
Ben Kingsley. Let's find out how many of our 100 said Ben Kingsley. Good answer. 29 for Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, unlucky Jeanette. Ben Kingsley, the answer there, won the Best Actor Oscar for that role. Let's go through the rest of these, shall we? Philomena.
Judi Dench.
Judi Dench, yeah, alongside Steve Coogan in that film. 17 points. Rocky.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yep. He would have scored you 61. We'll leave Matilda for a moment. Ali.
Was Will Smith.
Was Will Smith, yeah. That would have scored you 27, and this is the best answer on the board. In fact, it's a pointless answer. So very well done at home. We said Mara Wilson. Mara Wilson.
Very good. Thank you very much. Well, halfway through round 2. Let's have a look at those scores. 6, the best score of the past, Pippa. Hats off to you. Very well done. Then we travel up to 29, where we find Angela and Michael. And then, I'm sorry, Jeanette, it's up to 100, where we find you and Matty. But if Matty's on the form he's been on so far, everything could change. So best of luck with that, Matty. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, 6 more eponymous characters to go up on the board, and here they are. We want to know who the actors were who played Spartacus, 1960, Silkwood, 1983, Alfie, 1966, Milk, 2008, Arthur, 1981, and Carrie in 1976. There we go. Michael, over to you.
All a bit before my time, actually. I do know a few of them, but I'm going to go with Spartacus and Kirk Douglas.
Kirk Douglas for Spartacus, says Michael. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. There is your red line. Kirk Douglas. Very well done. Down to 21. Very well done indeed. Takes your total up to a lovely round 50.
Well played, Michael. I was also Spartacus.
Were you?
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
I think I was too, actually.
were you?
Now I think about it. Yeah.
Anyone else?
A bit coy. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, count me in.
Yeah, why
I
not?
was Spartacus.
Yeah, go on. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Matty.
We're in trouble.
Oh,
I knew some of the first ones, but I didn't know these ones. And I'm in a big pickle here, so I'm going to have a punt and go for Arthur and say Keith Allen.
Arthur. That would be good casting. Arthur. Keith Allen. Let's see. How many of our 100 people said Keith Allen? I'm afraid no red line viewers. You're the high scorers. No, I'm sorry, Matty. Another incorrect answer scores you 100 points. That takes your total up to 200.
Yeah, sorry, Matty. If you're going to be knocked out, though, 200 club. To get a pointless answer and be in the 200 club on the same show is quite an honour. It hasn't been done very often before, so well done.
Badge.
Yeah, exactly.
There we are. Oh, ruthless with our returning pairs.
I know.
OK, now, Alana.
I'm feeling very relieved that they've just got 200 because I don't know any of them.
Do you want to just go through the board and maybe have a, I don't know, have a punt at any of them? Just for fun?
I haven't even seen them. I've seen the new Carrie, but that doesn't help me much.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to take a guess. Doubt it's right. I'm going to say Milk, Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron for Milk. Well, let's see. Did Charlize Theron play Harvey Milk? There's no red line for you, as you are already through. So there we are. No, I'm afraid an incorrect answer scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 106, but you're through, so it's fine.
Would have been really
Yeah, a tougher board, that one, I think,
Yeah,
especially for people at home. There's certain, well, so let's go through anyway. Silkwood, you know Silkwood?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. She would have scored you 7. Alfie.
Michael
Caine, that's the biggest scorer. Would have scored you 41 now. Milk, it was not Charlize Theron.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn, yeah. Would have scored you 10. Arthur was not Keith Allen.
Dudley
it was
Moore.
Dudley Moore, Oscar nominated for the role. Would have scored 33. Do you remember Carrie?
No, I remember the film. I
Yeah.
don't know who played it.
Sissy Spacek.
Ah.
Sissy Spacek. 14 points. That's the best answer on the board, Meryl Streep. Well done if you said that.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. That brings us to the end of our second round, which means we have to say goodbye to another pair. Matty and Jeanette, you're back one more show, aren't you? Oh, thank goodness for that. That would have been too awful. But anyway, we've had a great showing from you. Matty, you very kindly left 250 quid in the jackpot, so thanks for that. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for playing, Matty and Jeanette.
Thank you.
But for the remaining two pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Michael and Angela, Pippa and Alana. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for that jackpot, which currently stands at £1,500. But before we play the head-to-head, should we just see if we can't boost that jackpot a little bit by finding some pointless answers? This will be fun. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many hormones in humans as they could. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to put 6 hormones in humans on the board. As always, 2 of them will be pointless answers, ones that no one mentioned, but 2 of them will be ones we've made up. So see if you can find those pointless answers. 250 quid for each one you can.
Oh, I love made-up hormones.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah.
The best.
Thank you very much indeed. Oh, Michael and Angela, you might be useful here. Oh, do pool your knowledge. So it's in everyone's interest to get as much as we can into the jackpot. So best of luck to both pairs. OK, here comes our list of hormones in humans. 2 of them made up and 2 of them pointless. We have got aldosterone, theremin, cortisol, oxytocin, macapone, and relaxin. There we are. We come to Michael and Angela first. Feel free. Throw it open to the floor. Chat.
I think cortisol.
I think cortisol.
I think that's,
Is.
so it sounds about. I mean, I just deliver the medication. I don't.
Do you not try it out?
No, no. More than my job is worth. Yeah, could we try cortisol, please?
Cortisol. Cortisol. Oh, I can feel it now. So now we're going to put it to the test. Cortisol. Let's see. How many of our 100 people said cortisol? Is it a pointless hormone? Well, it's definitely a hormone. Yeah. Oh, there we are. Yeah. If you've heard of it, it's usually not pointless. But I suppose maybe you know all the hormones, so therefore you won't know necessarily which are the more obscure ones. There's always that, of course. Now, Pippa and Ilana, what do you want to go for? Do talk through your thinking.
I really want it to be relaxing, but I have a feeling that might not be right.
Trick one. I know oxytocin and theremin, I think, are real, so we should go for theremin.
Theremin?
Theremin?
Yeah.
OK, theremin. Should we see if that's a real pointless hormone? No, I'm afraid not.
No.
It's a thing, definitely a thing.
Yeah, it's a musical instrument, I'm afraid, the theremin. Now, let's take a look at the rest of these. There is another scoring answer there, one that hormone that people would have mentioned, it's, oxytocin.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
And so those other two, we've got 2 pointless answers, and we have got one red herring, one incorrect answer. So what do you think the red herring is? And then we can...
It was May Capone married to Al.
Yes, she was. That is Al Capone's wife. Very well done. So that was an incorrect answer. The other two, relaxing, hormone released during pregnancy, is a pointless answer, and aldosterone, a pointless answer as well. Yeah, May Capone, Al Capone's wife. Well done.
There we are. Good. Thank you very much indeed. Well, bad luck. We didn't find any pointless answers there, but hey, we didn't lose anything either, so it's all good. Let's play the head-to-head. As ever, the first player to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. You're now allowed to chat before you give your answers, which is good. Our first question this afternoon concerns spires. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you 5 spires now from around the world. Can you tell us the towns or cities in which you'd find these spires? We'll give you the initial letters of those places as well.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal the spires. Here they come. A. C. B. P. C. B. D. M. And E. B. There we are. 5 spires from around the world. Michael and Angela, you're our golden couple, so you get to go first.
Do you want to go for obscure or one that you know?
One that you know. You know better than me.
I think really that we're probably going to go for D, which is Moscow.
OK, D, Moscow. Say Michael and Angela, D, Moscow. Now, Pippa and Ilana, do you want to talk us through those other spires?
Well, C is Barcelona, I think. And then P, and I'm just trying to think of cities beginning with P.
Might be Paris?
But it doesn't look very Parisian.
I have no idea.
There's like Phnom Penh begins with P, and Pyongyang. I can't think of it. I don't know if I want to risk
Should
that.
we go for
Phnom
C?
Penh.
Barcelona?
Barcelona, C.
OK, Barcelona, C, you're going to say. So we've got Moscow and we've got Barcelona. Michael and Angela went for Moscow for D. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Moscow. Moscow is right. Down that goes to 55. Meanwhile, Pippa and Ilana have gone for Barcelona for C. Let's see how many of our 100 said Barcelona. Barcelona is right. And it wins the point for you. Down, that goes to 39. Very well done indeed, Pippa and Alana. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Yeah, the Sagrada Familia and St Basil's Cathedral there, very well played. We will leave P to the end. Now, A is the Crooked Spire Church. Chesterfield, yeah. Would have scored you 25. The last one, E, is the... Well, if you had to guess, I'll tell you the name of the church and then you can have another guess. It's the Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial Church.
Berlin.
Berlin is the answer, yeah, well done.
Is that war damage, that the broken spire?
Yes, it is, yeah. 10 points for Berlin. And this last one, not Phnom Penh, not Pyongyang, but lovely to say both of them. This is a pointless answer. It's an Australian city.
Perth.
Perth is the answer.
You know,
well
I said that
done if
because
you
I
said
could
that.
hear Michael say
Oh,
it. But, yeah.
Perth. Very well done if you said that.
Marvellous. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. There we are. OK, here comes your second question. Michael and Angela, you have to win this one to stay in the game, but Pippa and Alana get to answer it first, so good luck with that. Our second question today is all about the 14th of July, Richard.
Yeah, 5 questions relating to events that happened on the 14th of July in various years.
Thanks very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 14th of July questions. 1865, Edward Whymper made the first ascent of this mountain on the Swiss-Italian border. 2019, England beat this Southern Hemisphere country in the Cricket World Cup final after a dramatic super over. 1881, nickname of the US outlaw, also known as William H. Bonney, who was shot and killed by Pat Garrett. 1902, the bell tower at St Mark's Cathedral collapsed in this Italian city known for its canals. And 2015, the New Horizons space probe made its closest approach to this dwarf planet. There we are. So Pippa and Alana, you get to go first.
I think, yeah. The cricket one. I'd have to guess. I'm not sure. OK, I think we're going to go for the bottom one and say dwarf planet Pluto.
Pluto for the bottom one. Pluto. Now then, Michael and Angela, that board is all yours. Do you want to talk us through it?
I think number one is the Alps. Is it?
I'll say Mont Blanc, personally, for that one, but not quite sure.
Second one down, I think, is Australia. Third one down is Billy the Kid.
And the next one would be Venice. So, which way we're going to
Billy
for?
the Kid.
We'll go for yours.
Yeah, we'll go for Billy the Kid, William H. Bonney.
OK, Billy the Kid for William H. Bonney. So we have Pluto and we have Billy the Kid. Pippa and Alana went for Pluto for the bottom one, the New Horizons space probe. How many of our 100 people said that? Is it right? It absolutely is right. Pluto, very well done. Down it goes to 20. Meanwhile, Michael and Angela have gone for Billy the Kid for William H. Bonney. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Billy the Kid. It's right. It's got to be 20. Ooh, down it goes to 38. 2 good answers, but very, very well done indeed, Pippa and Alana. That was a great answer from you, and it means after only 2 questions, you're straight through to the final, 2-0.
Very nicely done on your first show as well. 2 pairs here, both on their first shows, which is very rare. So very well played, both teams. It's one of the all-time great nicknames, Billy the Kid.
Oh, I think so.
Isn't it? Just it's resonated through the years. Amazing.
Yeah.
There's actually a couple of answers up there that would have beaten Pluto. Pluto, by the way, do you know, is smaller than our moon.
Bless him.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Pippa?
No, I had no idea.
Did you know that, Angela?
We didn't, no.
Because when I was angry when they said it wasn't a planet anymore because, you know, you're taking away a lot of our childhood education.
Well,
But if it's smaller than the moon, then come on, that's fair enough.
I mean, you could practically put that in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. I think perhaps dwarf planet sounds fair enough.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to be bigger than the moon, for goodness sake.
so.
Anyway, listen, that's one for NASA. I don't know who's they're probably not in charge
we
of
can
these
take
things.
this up later.
Yeah, with someone or other.
Yeah.
But an answer that wouldn't have got you the point was Venice, which you knew, the bell tower, St Mark's Cathedral collapsing. That would have scored you 53 points, but these other 2 answers both would have got you a point. Now, do you know the mountain on the Swiss-Italian border?
It's clearly not Mont Blanc.
It is not Mont Blanc.
Is it the Matterhorn?
Is it the Matterhorn? It is the
It's
Matterhorn. Yeah, well done.
I have to say, Matterhorn sounds a lot scarier than Mont Blanc, doesn't it? I mean, Mont Blanc sounds lovely.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Matterhorn.
want
Whoa.
to climb either of them. 13 points anyway for the Matterhorn. And the country that England beat?
New Zealand.
New Zealand was the answer there, yeah. And that would have scored 16 points, so that would have got you the point as well.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, that means the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, Michael and Angela. Oh, you've been good throughout the show. And then you came up against the machine, the general knowledge machine that is the Pippa-Alana combo. And I'm afraid they pipped you on both cases. But yeah, we'll see you next time, Michael and Angela. Look forward to it very much indeed. Meantime, thanks very much for playing. Michael and Angela. But for Pippa and Alana, it is now time for the Pointless Final. Congratulations, Pippa and Alana. You have headed off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless Trophy. You now get a chance to win our Pointless Jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,500. So there it is. You've been amazing. I mean, consistently good. We've thrown all kinds of different things at you. And no arguing with 2-0 in the head-to-head. What do you want to see come up in this last round?
I think for me, Formula One related would be quite good.
OK.
Yeah. Alana's also really good at anagrams. And I think for me, maybe, I don't know, books or films again, or just random things I might have picked up. I don't know.
Well, very, very best of luck. We're going to put 4 things up on the board here. Let's hope there's something that, that appeals. We've got Oliver Cromwell, Mercury Prize-winning rap albums, international sports umpires and referees, and the 100 novels that shaped our world. What do you think?
Well, I'm going to start off by saying that I can't name a single sports umpire or referee, so that's off the list for me.
Not Oliver Cromwell either.
Oliver Cromwell.
My rap is not good enough to
My
do
rap
this.
is not very good. I can do probably novels.
The novels?
I can do novels.
Yeah, all on you,
100
but...
novels that shaped our world.
OK, 100
Yeah.
novels it is.
Yeah, good category, this one, I think. In 2019, the BBC published a list assembled by a panel of experts, which were the 100 novels that shaped our world since the publication of Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe in 1719. And we are looking for any of the following, please. We're looking for the full name of any author on the list with a first name beginning A to G, full name of any author on the list, first name H to O, and you'll be shocked to learn P to Z as the last one. So any author on that list who had one of these 100 novels that shaped our world, with those provisos, please. Very, very best of luck.
OK, well, as always, you have up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All we need for you to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yeah.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Okay, I know Mario Vargas Llosa won a Nobel Literature Prize, and that is the end of my contribution.
That's a good one. We're just like top 100, I guess. So nothing too common and nothing too obscure. So
What do you know?
I'm just thinking of Z and I'm thinking Zadie Smith. And then, I don't know what else. I mean, there's Russia, Turgenev or something maybe.
Yeah, I don't know his first name, but...
Ivan Turgenev.
Okay.
Even more.
So if we got Zadie Smith, we need 2 more.
Herman Melville will be on there.
Okay.
13, Jane Austen.
10 seconds left.
We've got this, come on.
OK, that, I'm afraid, is your time up. Never really long enough, that minute, I'm afraid. What answers can you give me?
Okay. I'm going to go for...
If we go for P to Z and Zadie Smith.
Zadie Smith.
Zadie Smith.
And then Herman Melville.
Herman Melville.
And I'm going to put a wild card out there. I'm going to say Jim Crace.
Jim Crace?
Yeah.
OK. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer, do you think?
Jim Crace, if he's on there.
OK, Jim Crace we put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Probably Herman Melville.
Herman Melville, and then we put Zadie Smith in the middle. OK, very good.
OK.
OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We've got Herman Melville, Zadie Smith, and Jim Crace. There we are. 3 good answers on the board there. Only one of them has to be pointless, remember, for you to win that jackpot of £1,500. If one of them were to win, what would you like to do with your winnings? Pippa, I'm going to ask you first.
Firstly, pay the rent, and then probably go somewhere nice on holiday. Nice to go back to Russia.
Yeah, that would be excellent.
Big road trip.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. What about you, Alana? How about you?
I only need one more tattoo to finish a little half sleeve I've got going on. So it'd be really nice to...
The final
that.
piece in the tattoo jigsaw. That would be amazing. We're looking for authors on that list of the 100 novels that shaped our world. First answer was Herman Melville. Let us find out if Herman Melville is on that list. If he is pointless, you will leave here with £1,500. How many people said Herman Melville? He's there, unsurprisingly. Down we go with Herman Melville. £1,500 is riding on that. We are going through the single figures. Still going down, still going down. You've done it! You have done it! There we are. Ah, that tattoo is as good as done. Herman Melville was a pointless answer. Congratulations. You are taking home that jackpot of £1,500. Brilliant.
Brilliantly done. That's absolutely amazing. Of your other answers, Zadie Smith would have scored you 2 points.
Yeah.
And Jim Crace was an incorrect answer. So Herman Melville doing an awful lot of heavy lifting there. Very well done.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's take a look, shall we, at the answers in the different categories. Lots and lots of good answers here. We'll start with A to G. Aldous Huxley was on the list for Brave New World. Arundhati Roy is on there for God of Small Things. C.S. Lewis, The Chronicles of Narnia. Daphne du Maurier is on the list for Rebecca. You could have had in that category Alan Moore for V for Vendetta. Alice Walker, The Colour Purple. Anne Bronte is on there. Arthur Conan Doyle is on that list. Biggest scorer in that category, Charles Dickens. Now, the next lot of first names. Harper Lee is on the list for To Kill a Mockingbird. Herman Melville, there he is. Jilly Cooper is on the list for Riders. It's a good list, actually, because there's lots of different books that changed the world for different reasons. John Steinbeck is on there for Cannery Row. Helen Fielding is on there for Bridget Jones' Diary. James Coetzee for Disgrace. Jeanette Winterson is on the list. On to the final category. My favourite, Patricia Highsmith, at the top of that list for Talented Mr. Ripley. P.G. Woodhouse is there for Smith Journalist. The Big Sleep, Raymond Chandler is on there. Beloved, Toni Morrison. P.D. James is there. Pat Barker, Salman Rushdie is on the list. William Golding as well for Lord of the Flies. Loads of pointless answers. Very well done if you've got any of those at home. And congratulations in the studio.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard, and thanks once again to our winning players, Pippa and Ilana, who take away today's jackpot of £1,500. Very well done. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.